Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Thursday, the 6th of April, 2023. My voice doesn't sound particularly energetic or croak-free this morning. In fact, I'm sounding more like a frog every second. And that's because I did not have a good night's sleep. I was woken in the night by a cat making the most horrendous noise. I think it was on the heat or something like that. But anyway, cat's outside moaning and screeching in the most horrific way. If it was on the heat and that's supposed to be attractive, I don't know how. Cats have a weird audio sense of what's attractive, I think. Anyway, it just wouldn't stop. This was at 3 a.m. Finally, I had to go and grab a cup of water and throw it over the beasties outside until they scattered. And then I couldn't go back to sleep, and so now I'm really tired. But I will attempt to play today's Guardian's hard level Sudoku. Sometimes it's not too hard anyway. Well, quite often I guess it's not too hard, but it will be just my luck if today it's a tough one. What else is happening in the news? I see there is research from the University of Amsterdam that memory is unreliable after 1.5 or even just 1.5 or 2 seconds, and I believe this. Now sometimes I poo-poo researchers not being very valid or whatever, but if it goes on anecdotal evidence, anybody who's watched this channel before will know how terrible my memory is. Even after just a short period of time, I forget things that I did just a few seconds ago, so I'm likely to be a good correlation for their data. In fact, they probably base their data on my videos of Sudoku. That's probably how they found out. All right, so shall we get on? This is the Guardian hard level game. It's a holiday here, so fortunately I'll be able to get a nap in afterwards, after I finish playing, or at least sometime today anyway. Okay, some things are happening with fours here. I say things plural because there's definitely more than one thing going on here. We have fours blocking like so. That's going to give me a 4 here, but we also have 4 blocking this square, 4 blocking those 3 squares, and 4 blocking up here, so we are also going to get a 4 there. There's no need to stop though. It looks like we have more action on the 4s down here, so let's do that. And I think there's just one more place, right? Is that the final 4? Yes, it was. Okay. We have 5 blocking across here and 5 up here, so let's place our 5 like so. And let's hope I can wake up by the time the video finishes. I think I'm just going to hit on the numbers and see what happens. I can see 1s in those squares. I see 8s in these rows as well, so in fact we're going to have 1 and 8 there for sure. Not sure about anything else though. We've got a pair of 9s over here. Anyway, let's get back and try to find some easy ones first. Three blocks down here and 3 blocks across here. That's 3 in those squares. 3 blocking up here. Actually, yes, so these 2 squares cannot be 3, can they? And this 3 blocks both of these squares in this row, so that has to be a 3 there. I was going to go in order. Let's do what I'm going to do. Okay, we have 2 blocking across here, so 2 in one of those 2 squares. Blocking back this way, 2 blocking up here. Here is our 2. It's going to give us 2's in those squares, and down here. Now, I didn't continue with the 3's, but I can see 3 is going to appear in this square. We get 5's over here, don't we? 6's up here. Oh, excuse me, I'm hitting the microphone. A pair of 1's. Well, it would give me some kind of challenge, wouldn't it, today, when I could do with an easy day and go back to bed. All right, let's have a look around. And if I'll try not to do this for too long. I shall hit the pencil marks if need be. I do know that 7's are in these squares. Let's look at the 7's. 7's are definitely here. Does that mean anything? Either there or there. you? Where are you? Make yourself known, please. Not good, not good. I think I'm going to head for the pencil marks because I don't see any way. I don't see anything I can do very quickly, and I'm getting tired again. So, yeah, I think I'm going to hit the pencil marks. Let's see where things go. All right. It's unusual for a Guardian, but anyway, sometimes. But as I said, as I have often said on this channel, and need to keep repeating, this is not a notation-free channel. Pencil marks are accepted and acceptable here. I'm going to put in those 7s before I forget. No, I made a mistake there. I'm going to take out those 7s because I made a mistake, actually. That was faulty logic. Good job I didn't act on it. 7s actually appear in... 7s actually appear like that. I almost made a mistake there, but luckily I didn't. I think I'm not awake enough to notice what's going on here. Alright, anyway, I was doing this properly, wasn't I? Let's do it again. So we've got 1 in the top row up there. We have 2 in these squares here. We have 2 down here like this. And we have a pair of 2s up there. 3s must be in one of those squares there. Somewhere along there. There. Fives go in those squares, and 5s are in these squares over here. Pair of 6, excuse me. Pair of 6s. I'm trying to hit the 6 key. 6s appear down here. Eights are up there. I did work that out at the beginning, but I didn't see how it really helped me. Is that it? Okay, bleary-eyed. I need to work on this game. Is that really it? Oh dear. Let's have a look at this top shoot then. So since all I need to do there is place a 6, I'll do that. And let's come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is done. 6 blocks up here like this. So we can still put... Ah, gotcha. 6 blocks up here. Look, that must be a 6, right? I see it now. Okay, this is not a 6. Okay, and that's going to leave us a pair of 1 and 3 here, so this has got to be a 7 then. Oh, okay, now we're getting there. And then the 7 blocking up here means we've got 1, 3 here, so that has to be a 7, that has to be a 9. And this will have to be a 9. And this is not a 9. Okay, we've got a pair of 1 and 8 up here now, so we can say that this is 5 or 6. So this can't be a 6, this has got to be a 7. And we have to get rid of candidate 7 there, and that will leave us with 2, 6. Yes, that seems to be in order. Right, okay, we also can place 7s in these squares here. Let's refresh our grid and see what's got. Oh, what was this? 6, did I say? So we've got the 6 blocking up here then, so that in fact must be a 6, and this will be a 5. Missing numbers here are 1 and 8. Can't tell which is which yet, so I mean I've already put candidates in, and might as well continue to do so. Let's see again. Okay, so we have 6 across here, 6 up and down here, so that gives me a 6 in that square there. That means 6 is going to be in one of these 2 squares, so since we've got 6 down here, that has to be 6, that has to be 2, and that's going to give me just the possibility of a 2 here, nowhere else. Right. So this is 1 and 8, so this has to be 5 and 7. We have 5 blocking across here, so here's our 5, here's our 5, here's our 5. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of the 5 there as well. And let's add a 7 here, and a 7 there, and remove that 7, and then this will be 7 down here. And let's get rid of candidate 7 there. And get rid of candidate 7 here, and place our 7 there, and 7 is done, along with 4 and 5. Okay, we have 9 across here and 9 down here. That's going to put 9 into that square there. That's also going to give us a pair of 9s up here like this. And so we have 3 and 9 here. So we know these now contain 1 and 8. We've got the blocking 1 here, so 1 goes there, 8 goes in that square. That's going to give us a pair of 8s down here. So now we can see that this is a pair of 2 and 8. Actually, we can do this. 1 blocks up here, so that would be 3. This will be 1, excuse me. And 3, 9, 3, 9. Okay, 3, 9. Excuse me while I move around on the chair a bit. All right, let's put the other candidates in then. Actually, there are just a few to go, but one block's across here. I was going to just do it without, but I think might as well put them in. We've got one blocking down here and one across here, so we get ones in those squares as well. For the twos, we have twos blocking across here and across here, so we can place the 2 there. That is going to put twos into those squares. What do we know about threes? We have a pair of threes in those squares. The sixes go there. The eights go in these squares. And here. And we have a pair of nines down here as well. Okay, so now we have 9 blocking this square, 9 blocking this square, and 9 blocking this square. So in this row, that's where the 9 must appear. And we have 2 blocking this square and 2 blocking this square, so that has to be our 2. This would be our 8 now. And the 2 means that this has to be a 2 here. 2 is now finished. And then the 6 blocks across here and across here, giving me a 6 in this square and a 6 in that square. Means this is the 8, this is the 1. 1 appears here. This must be a 3. This must be a 3. This must be a 9. 9 up here, 3 in that square there. The missing digit here is an 8. And 8 blocks across here and across here. That gives me an 8 in that square, meaning that this is the 8, this is the 1. We have 1 blocking across here. Here's our 1, here's our 8. The only number left here is a 9, and then a 1 finishes today's grid. So yeah, a tougher grid than we've seen for quite a long time in the Guardian there. I think either that or I'm still really in the land of Nod and not suitable for playing Sudoku. One of those is correct. See you another time. Bye-bye.